So recently I was able to go to trade night and picked up a few late 90s, like early 2000s Kobe cards. And they're basically like inserts slash parallels, whatever you want to call them. Some might be just like a version of the base. But, with PSA increasing the price to grade to, I think it's a little over 30 bucks a card now. I actually have some honorable mentions with this grading order because I guess it's kind of working, raising the price, because I've decided to get a little more selective. So 3 cards that I was going to send in for grading, but with the price hike, I'm like, nah, probably not worth it. Show you those here first. So the first one is a Showstoppers Kobe. It's kind of a cool one because it's got the protective coating on it, which is kind of neat. I just don't feel like the juice is worth the squeeze value-wise when it costs over $30 to grade, so I'm not going to send that one in. I like the card, though. Here's another one. This is the Masters of Hardwood. I would send this in, but the problem is you can probably see it on there. It's got a dinged corner. And so, I guess it kind of depends on who you get as a grader. The rest of the card's pretty clean. I don't recall seeing any other big issues on there. I think that scratch right here is on the holder. But I'm going to leave it in this card saver, just like the Showstoppers. And, if prices come down or the price for graded copies of this card goes up, maybe I'll submit it sometime in the future. I really like the style of this card, though. It's really neat. But not going to send that in this order. Third one is a really cool card. This is a Bowman's Best Holo. This is from 2001. I really like this card. It's really cool. On this episode of They Don't Make Them Like This Anymore, we got a Kobe card here. This is just really cool. This is so much cooler than a lot of the most recent stuff. Issue with this card, it's got a lot of chipping on the left edge. I'm probably realistically looking at like a 7 or an 8. Back's clean. Touch of wear maybe on a corner, but just like, well, it's probably just not worth it if it's going to get a 7 or an 8. It's a cool card, though. I picked up like 6 of these late 90s, early 2000s Kobe's, and they were really cheap. I got a really good deal on them, so don't feel any pressure, of course, to get any of these sent in, because it's like, well, I don't have much into them at all, so don't really have to worry about it too much. A couple more from that lot. Now, these are cards that I am going to actually send in. First one is a Topps Finest Gems. Kind of a cool Kobe card. The centering is off left to right. Not sure how PSA is going to view that. Otherwise, the card's super clean. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and send this one in. Kind of a cool card. I really like this one. This is an Ultimate Victory Surface to Air. Really like this card. This card's really clean too. Really a cool parallel. These aren't ultra valuable, but I really, really like this. Like the holo on there. The holo foil is really cool. Just a neat, my opinion, it's one of those underrated cards. I guess Kobe has so many insert cards and so many parallels. There's so many different brands that some of these kind of fall between the cracks, I think. Really like it. I think that's going to grade probably. Should get a 9 anyway. Outside chance at a 10. It's like any of these late 90s, early 2000s cards. They all got little, minor flaws in them, It's hard to get perfect stuff. This was my favorite one from the lot. Like I said, I got 6 of these cards in one lot, and they were very, very cheap. But this is probably the most, I shouldn't say probably, this is the most valuable of them. This is a Jam City Kobe from Fleer Ultra. Really like this card. This is a cool one. It's in great shape too. This is a 9 or a 10. Very, very confident. Looking at a 9 or a 10. Really neat card. So, I'll be sending that in. Other items in this grading order, I should say. These were cool pickups, and I don't think I ever had these on a video previously, so I'm going to go ahead and show these off now. before I send them in. These are SPX. They're like die cut cards. I didn't know a ton about them, still don't know a ton. I know there's a base version, I think there's a silver. I think they're both two different types. So I'm really not sure if this is just a base or a silver. I don't really know. To me it looks silver, but the base looked kind of like that too in the middle. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna send it in and find out. Cool card. They all have some chipping on the edges, so I don't expect that any of these are gonna grade like super high. If I get 7s or 8s on these, I will not be surprised. That's kind of a cool one. That's the silver or base. Not really entirely sure. This is the bronze. Bought these all in one lot. It's cool because I bought them from this seller that had all 4 of them. So well, I'll go ahead and buy all of them. Take a look at them and send them in. This is the Sky. It's cool looking cards. Like I said, you can see the white on the edges, on the corners and stuff. I don't suspect that any of these are going to grade super high. Like I said, if I get 7s and 8s, I'll be happy. And unfortunately, the rarest of the 4 that I bought is also the one that's in the toughest condition, and that's the gold. None of these are numbered. The gold is pretty low pop though. Just a really cool card. Like I said, unfortunately, a lot of chipping on the edge and on the corner on that one. Other corners look okay. This one's got some weight on it. But yeah, that one's in tough shape. This one, honestly, I'm probably looking at a 6, 5 or 6, I'd guess. But I kind of just want to get them all slabbed, you know, just get all 4 of them. They'll go nicely together. They're kind of PC cards. I kind of like those. But you never know. I mean, you know how it works. You buy stuff for PC, and then sometimes you just get tired of them and you end up selling them. Or trading them, or whatever. So we'll see. Next card has a look that only a collector could love, because a lot of these come out of the pack in pretty rough shape, and this one's not an exception. It is a great card though. It's a Topps Black Cooper Flagg. They're numbered to 68. But let's start here while we're down here. The corners got white on them. That edge has some white too. It's not a terrible copy. I mean, I've seen worse. That corner's got some white. This one's got it. It's got a little bit of a ding up here somewhere too. If I got an 8 on this card, I would be thrilled. If I get a 6 or a 7, I'm not going to be shocked. Just really like the card though. So, you know, it's numbered to 68. In my opinion, that's a card you got to get graded. You got to get in a slab. It's a valuable card. I think I paid a little over $400 for it. Money well spent, in my opinion, though. Great player. Happy with it. Let's see. Another recent pickup that is already graded. I got this. It's National League. It's a National League Leaders card. Reyes, Ohtani, and Ozuna. It's a 2025 Topps Black. It's in an 8. Anything that's Topps Black for Ohtani, I have great interest in. It's numbered to 74 on the back. It's around $100. I mean, I was at trade night last night in Anchorage, and you know, hobby boxes at Topps this year are $108, and I think that was a decent price. I think they go for around 100. To buy this for the price of a hobby box in Topps, I'd rather have this personally. So pumped to pick that up. Anything Ohtani Black I really like. Another pickup here. I thought, well, my Cooper Flagg is probably not going to grade very high. I'm well aware. But a BGS graded one popped up on eBay. I think he wanted like $1,200, 11 or 1,200, I don't remember, 11 or 12. And I offered, I think, around $800 for it, and I was able to win it. Except this one's already graded. This one, I just got this from Authenticity. This is another Cooper Flagg Topps Black. Get number to 68 on here. Except this is a BGS 8.5. Now, if you're familiar with Topps Black cards, historically they are in pretty rough shape. And to get an 8.5, I'm pretty thrilled with it. This particular year, a lot of them look rough. But you know, it's got pretty good subs. Really well centered. Edges 9, surface 9, corners 8. Very common to have white on corners. There's white on, touch of white on all corners really. Overall, it's pretty clean though. I mean, the top of it looks really nice on the back. It's hard to see now with that sticker, but you know, I'd seen it prior. It's a cool card. And I'm gonna be really happy to get this other one graded PSA. So I'll have 2 copies of this. I like Cooper Flagg. You know, the kid's started in the league when he's 18. He's 18, I think he's 19 now. He's averaging 20 points a game, bunch of rebounds, bunch of assists. High shooting percentage too. I wanna say his field goals are up around 47, 48. His free throws are, you know, in that 80% range. He's got great potential. Really like Cooper Flagg. With that said, I'm probably not gonna buy any more Cooper Flagg. I got 2 rare Topps Black. Rookie parallels, number to 68. That probably does it for me. I know he's got a lot of stuff out, but really happy with those. And then here's an outlier. This isn't something I normally buy, and I've never owned one of these. This thing is super cool though. All right, it's a 1991 Upper Deck silver Michael Jordan. This thing's old school. Check this out. It is out of 1,000. It is 4.25 troy ounces of silver, and they use this to basically recreate the Upper Deck Michael Jordan card. Such a cool thing. I've never owned one of these. It's got a lot of heft, because not only is the card, or the silver card here, 4.25 ounces, but it comes in this heavy duty like lucite holder. I'm not gonna pop it out of there right now. It's just a cool collectible. I've always kind of looked at these and I've never bought one. I'm like, you know, silver's kind of going crazy, or was going crazy there for a while, went over $100 an ounce. I'm like, well, if I'm ever gonna own one of those, probably be a good time. I want to say I paid around 500 bucks or so for this. It's really cool though. I really like it. I'm happy I got it. It's a PC thing, not looking to flip it or anything like that, but pretty neat. So pretty happy with all these pickups. So my question to you is, what types of stuff have you been picking up? And for those of you that are gonna plan to go to this year's National, are you picking up stuff right now and sending stuff in to take to the National? That's part of why I'm looking to send that Flagg in too. You know, I know it's probably not gonna grade very high, but if I have 2 of them, I might save both of them. I might take one of them to the National, you know, as a trade chip or whatever the case may be. And we'll see how the Kobe's grade out. And it just depends. When you go to the National, you're going to find stuff that you want, and you're going to find stuff that's expensive. So it's always nice to have some extra trade chips with you. So let me know if you got any plans for the National, or if you're doing any prep right now. My understanding is it's probably a good idea if you're going to send stuff to PSA, especially bulk. I don't know if you're going to get them back in time for the National. It can be iffy. So I'm gonna go ahead and send mine in, and hopefully I get them back before. If I don't, I don't, but if I do, that'll be great. So I will see you guys in the next one.